Go to the layer menu in Affinity Photo, down to New Live Filter Layer, then down to Blur and Motion Blur. You can use, of course, any other ones of these layers. So Motion Blur, and it's live, it's non-destructive, so you can modify it, tweak it, get rid of it, delete it, all those sort of things. And you can all do it via this little panel here. And you can say, oh, you know what, I want the radius up to 100. You can also change the rotation. You move that around. You can also, you'll notice you can use the interactive as well, so you can just move it around that way. I think it's great to be able to do that. And you can see it streaking off in that direction. You can see there's a bit of transparency, the alpha there. So preserve alpha, you can remove that if you don't want that. And you can see what's happened. You've got this motion blur over here. You can click here and you can double click this to bring this up at any time if you want. But you can also right click here and then go to duplicate. So duplicate, you get another one. Now this one's on top of the other one. So this is the new one. And you can go to here. You can say, oh, I want darken instead, or multiply. Or you can just go to this panel. It's still live and you can change the values. So you can say, you know what, for that one, I just want to be like that. And also I can change the rotation. Also, I can do it interactively as well. You just modify it. It's a great starting point. So you can just see, you can tweak it all kinds of ways. But also what you can do, you've got blending mode. So you can just turn around and say, you know what, oh, let's blend it. Let's go for lighten or overlay or lighter color or add vivid light. I think that looks great. Very intense yellow there. And you can see as you change that, change it there, it changes there as well. Now, if you accidentally just make a mistake and you go, oh, click there, it disappears. That panel's gone. However, all the effects, everything still accessible. But the key thing is you've got to click here. You don't want to go up here and select all that and then do duplicate. Because if you do that, you'll end up duplicating the layer and the effects, which you may want, of course. So what you need to do, if you want to just duplicate that one, just select that. Or if you want to bring up the effects again, double click. And again, just puts it over there, right away from it. And you can modify that again. You can continue to modify it. Also, right click again, you've got duplicate or delete if you want to. So duplicate, and it's duplicated again. You can select that. And you can turn around and say, well, I don't want vivid light this time, I want something else. So again, you can run through there and you can say, oh, this time I go for add. So all of these, and it changes here as well as over here. And you can run through them and you can select that one and you can see as you do that, they all change and the settings over here change as well. So you can modify it, tweak it and add as many as you like. Of course, after a while, you probably won't see anything of the image, but it's still, that's the possibility that you can do. So I think it's a great feature. You can close that, motion blur, motion blur. You don't have to use motion blur. Of course, you could use any of the others. So layer and down to new live filter layer. And there's loads more, ripple, twirls, etc. Hope you found this of interest. Thank you much.